You look at yourself and you think that's who you are. You know your name, you know what you like, you know what you've done, and you have this sense of self. But how much of that is really you? What if all of those things, your likes, dislikes, opinions, even memories, were all just suggested to you by other people? What if you didn't actually form them yourself? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at a quote by the French philosopher and mathematician René Descartes. This is a very famous quote from him. He said, "I think, therefore I am." Translates more literally to, "I doubt, therefore I am." And it's interesting because he was saying that the only thing you can be sure of is that you are doubting. So that itself proves that you exist. But today, we're not going to be focusing on that part of his quote. Instead, we're going to be looking at another part where he says, "No one really knows you, not even you." Before we get into this deep dive, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Let's jump right into it. Descartes was saying that you may think you know yourself, but you really don't. A lot of your identity is actually just suggestions from other people. You see, when you're born, you're kind of just put into this world and you start soaking up experiences and information. And you just keep taking in these experiences and you keep growing as a person and you keep changing. These experiences shape you. The problem is that you don't actually know what you would be like if you had different experiences. Like, maybe if you were raised somewhere else or had a completely different upbringing, would you still be the same person? Descartes thought that you probably wouldn't. He believed that we mold ourselves based on our experiences. And a lot of those experiences are just simply being told things by other people. So for example, if someone tells you that the sky is blue, you take in that information and then you might start seeing the sky as blue. It's not that you're wrong in doing so, but it's just that you're simply taking in information that someone else has given you. And that goes for a lot of things. People tell you things, you take in that information, you make it a part of yourself, and then you believe it to be true. That includes things like political views, religious views, what you think about art and music, sports teams you like, what you think about certain celebrities. All of that is just information that you were told by someone else, and you've accepted it as true. So what is really you? Well, according to Descartes, it's the thing that's doubting. It's your ability to be aware of things and to question things. It's the only thing that you can be sure of. The rest of your identity, your likes, dislikes, opinions, memories, all of that stuff. You can't be sure if that's really you or if it's just things that you were told by other people. This is a very difficult concept to wrap your mind around. If you think about it too much, you'll probably end up in an existential crisis. But it's good to keep in mind that a lot of what we think is us is actually just things that we were told by other people. That doesn't mean that those things aren't real or valid. It's just good to remember that you're not as fixed as you might think. You're always changing and growing, and you're always open to learning new things. Descartes was basically saying that no one really knows you because even you don't. But there's some truth to that. We can never really know ourselves fully. We can never be 100%. Sure that we're not just a product of our environment and everything that we believe. This might just be things that we were told by other people. If you like optimistic existential stories, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, check out some of our other videos. We think you'll really enjoy them. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you have a great day.